Pensacola involving a 60-year-old man is attracting national attention.
Roy Middleton says he was searching for a cigarette in a car that he shares with his mother when deputies confronted him. They had just received a call about a possible vehicle theft.
Middleton was hitting his legs and wasn't interested in talking, that is, until today.
Fox 10 News reporter Russell Coburn has more from Pensacola.
Tan leather turned crimson red, a blood-stained driver's seat, a white Cadillac riddled with bullets. Reminders of the Saturday morning shooting of Roy Middleton.
I felt like I was in front of a firing squad.
Today, the 60-year-old broke his silence about the incident. Authorities say Escambia County deputies responded here to his house after being called out for what was said to be an attempted vehicle theft. One problem under this carport is Roy's own vehicle, which he shares with his mother. Deputies commanded him to stand down, and they held who they thought to be a suspect at gunpoint.
I thought maybe it was my neighbor just kidding at first, but then when I did, they opened fire on me. So even if it was a neighbor, I complied with the order, and they opened fire on me, and they didn't stop, and guess until they ran out of ammunition.
The sheriff's office has defended its two deputies who are currently on paid administrative leave. According to their reports, Middleton provoked a deputy by lunging at him. Deputies say the officers fired at least 15 shots. The report also claims Middleton was holding a metallic object in his raised hand.
Why would I lunge at somebody? How am I going to lunge out of my car? Anything I had in my hand was a keychain, and a keychain have a little cigarette lighter on it, a little bitty cigarette lighter that I got from my daughter just returned from Afghanistan a few weeks ago.
Digging for answers, our own Corey Pippin sat down with Sheriff David Morgan earlier today.
Do you believe an innocent man was shot?
Well, innocence is a hard term to define in this. Mr. Middleton was engaged in activity which would lead a reasonable person to believe we had an individual that was engaging in a potential vehicle theft and or car burglary. And so, again, we respond a certain way to those crimes in progress. At this juncture, everything that we see is standard police procedure.
But for the man shot at more than a dozen times, the man who needed a rod placed in his left leg, nothing was standard about Saturday morning. And nearly 5 days later, he still has more questions than answers.
I can't say what I want because I'm still asking why.
In Pensacola, Russell Coburn, Fox 10 News.
Middleton was scheduled to be released from the hospital today, but his family says he won't be ready to leave at least until tomorrow. As for the incident, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement is investigating.